Praise the Lord. I thought I wouldn't lose the the momentum that Dolly has started before in telling about the goodness of the Lord. Well, I'll tell you a little bit of background. Well, this actually happened in the Philippines, and sometime in 1950s, right? My parents and one of her brothers left the province to go to Quezon City. So in that place, they found a place in Quezon City where it was a big compound, which is only like one house there. You know, the projects. So it was there. We're living there. We were raised there. And so year after year, a house is being built, from one house, year after year, another house is added, and another house is added. So after like 50 years or so, about maybe from one family, maybe about 10 families living in there. So at that time. And then, after that, my father still lives there. He's almost 90, and one of my mom's brother. Something actually could have been a very devastating and dreadful thing has happened because about a week ago, there was a fire broke out on that place. Just you know how houses are neatly close to each other, and it's just divided by a wall, right? And so there was a fire that broke out in one of the rooms of that house, which is really close to my house, just a wall dividing into it. And so, you know how people, when they say, buti na lang, people say, buti na lang. And for us Christians, we would say, praise the Lord and thank the Lord that it didn't happen. So when the fire was there, it actually was, firefighters came, about 4 trucks, they said. So they extinguished the fire in no time. So the fire actually didn't spread out. So I thought about it. I said, God, you are faithful. You are true to your promise. The houses that was built by our parents, by the elderlies, that it hasn't been destroyed. And it could have been like 10 families or more lose their house, and all these properties have turned into ashes. But God prevents all these things to happen because God said He has promised that these things, all these calamities, He would prevent, because God is faithful to us. And His faithfulness is timeless. He is faithful yesterday, with our parents, to us today, and to our children tomorrow. So praise the Lord for He didn't let this happen, and all the people, they were very happy, and so probably they should have thought that the Lord is really good, even they're not Christians, but as we thank the Lord and testify of His goodness, and even to you. And it didn't happen here, but I would like to share it to you because I was so overwhelmed by what God has done to my family over there, and His goodness His mercies endures forever. So praise the Lord. Thank you.